Modern dance, environmental dance, Maple Beach dance, what is dance? There's a dance of joy when the sun is shining and the wood sculpture is up and Mount Baker is shining. And dancers from around the world like Yayoi, who was here from Japan, who's danced last year and this year. A dance of joy, a dance of movement, a dance like the herons that are flying and tucking in their wings and fishing, eagles who are gliding, fishes, little fishes in the bay. It's all incorporated in my sense of dance. What is dance? A dance, the beauty of a child at 2 or younger, with dancing to music, music to a radio, music to television, a sense of movement and freedom and joy. The beat, the movement is within us. In my case, growing up on the prairies with a wide open wheat fields and an open sky, full moon, dew, was another dance. And then later, taking modern dance, ballet dance, dance training, oriental dance, and moving to the West Coast, I began the Evelyn Roth Moving Sculpture Society, the Moving Sculpture Company, where dancers were set in large outdoor environments, inside crocheted and knit sculptures. The later discovering nylon fabric and the inflatables, the making of the 50-foot inflatable salmon, and creating a West Coast dance with eagle, bear, raven, frog, and human, who all danced with the salmon. The salmon itself, packing into a pillowcase, traveled around the world, and many dance companies in Australia and Africa and Hong Kong and New Zealand danced in and with the salmon. And extending that sculpture into larger areas, into larger scale, was Meeting Place with an inflatable spirit house. And this was a collaboration with Maria Formulo and Roger Deegan. Maria, the dancer, and her company. Roger Deegan, a composer, again out of Edmonton. These were performed at Expo and around the world in various dance areas. But then what is dance here at Maple Beach? It has to be a new dance formed, a new dance because it's a new environment, a new beach. There's Mount Baker. There's the pools of water as the sun rises, the reflecting areas, the sandbars, and the wood that's drifted up on the beach every winter, and this summer that was put into these living totems. And dancers performance artist, environmental dancer? What type of dance would you call, and what type of dance do you do?
I'm doing sort of mime and dance, and I'm putting everything together. I mean, traditional Japanese style and modern Western style. I have very interest about movement, so I want to put all of the movement in my performance. And
you've been at Point Roberts before.
Oh, yes.
What dances have you done here in your last year and this year, or just environments or spaces? Last year?
Last year,
Yeah.
yes. Last year, I did a Fringe festival through Winnipeg to Victoria, which called Earth Celebration. It was an that's very difficult.
Earth celebration.
Yes,
dance,
yes.
The elements.
Yes,
fire,
that's right.
Earth, water.
Yeah.
And then we did a sunrise dance as the sun was rising over Mount Baker, and we had these strips of silver and reflecting pools of water, and that idea of playing with the body extended with fabric and the light of the sea coming in, and that whole blend. The dance of the environment, dance at Maple Beach, dance at Boundary Bay. Last year and this year, Yayoi, a wonderful, talented dancer from Japan, happened to be here. And we did dances with the sunrise, her moving with strips of silver as the sun was coming up over Mount Baker. Summertime and pools of water, again, the reflecting light and the reflecting pools of water, and children, families on the beach that were interactive and danced with her. The ocean with the waves moving in and out. Ocean waves in Victoria and around Vancouver Island. Again, Yayoi has taken the beat of the waves and moved to her own breathing in a really mesmerizing, contemplative, and a different kind of dance. travels through the tropical countries where the jungles, the floral, the flowers, the aromas, the brilliant greens, and the gigantic flowers in Hawaii and Rio are produced the jungle maize. And inside the Rafflesia, the biggest flower in the world that grows to some 40 inches, I recreated tentacles, inflatable tentacles that move like fingers inside this giant red flower. And Yayoi and Maria created a dance with jungle sounds inside the Rafflesia. And then they wandered down the green tunnels, the same green tunnels that hundreds and hundreds of children have enjoyed this summer, and ended up in the cactus flower, the strange fruit. And in there, they picked up on the strangeness and the sharpness and the kind of angst and perhaps the strange growths that might happen with the pollution that's out in the bay, or the pollution of the Fraser River, or these growths that might appear with the toxins. And that became a so-called West Coast Buto dance, a dance of darkness, a dance of anger, a dance of frustration and release.